Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. It's just a beautiful evening set here at our lake here in front of the house, and saw a beautiful reflection. Jan wanted me to take a picture of that. I'm like, heck, I think I'm going to share that with our YouTube group. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can hardly, I mean, the mirror image on the lake is unbelievable. It's like...
What type of tree is that, Greg?
The big dead one?
Yeah.
That's a white oak tree. So that tree's been dead for probably 25 years.
No, not that long.
20?
No, not that long, but 10.
All right, Jan corrected me, 10 years. Jan's pretty good at correcting me. How long have those white pines been there then, honey?
Oh, a long time.
Oh, come on, you got to give me a year. How long?
30? Did we plant those?
I planted those in the year I built this lake. So that was in 1991. So 39 years.
Okay.
Yeah. White pines, they say, will live to be 100 years old. Those are about 40 feet tall.
Yeah, I remember when they were little nothings.
Little tykes, yeah. We're sitting out here on our dock. We got a 40-foot dock. Got the dogs with us. Kango, this is his sleeping spot. He loves it. And this one's going spastic because she wants her ball. Jan's got it hid in her blouse.
But she knows it's there.
That's all the way back to shore there. There's Blaze. She's the scaredy one, but she loves Jan, but she won't come around me much. And then, of course, there's Smokey. How's it going, Smoke? Yeah, it's hot, isn't it? It's not really that bad.
No, it's beautiful.
I'd say
for July 2nd?
What would you say? It's
January 2nd?
It's not January 2nd.
Yeah, July 2nd.
You're as bad as I am.
I know. We're tired. Who the heck cares, right? Anyway, show them the birdhouses that we've built.
Yeah, so these are the tree swallow houses. Those are actually out in the pond. I drove those from a boat. I drove the fiberglass post into the pond and mounted those on there, and the tree swallows like them. They use those. This pond is about 2 acres. It's 25 foot deep in the middle, and it's got about 25 cedar trees buried, fastened to the edge of the lake all the way around.
Which you can't see now because we've had so much flooding. And
yep, they're all underwater. But those make a really good fish habitat. And you notice the lake, how clear it is?
I know it.
The catfish had it stirred up earlier. We've got some catfish in here that are probably around 4 to 5 pounds. And then there's some really nice bass and bluegill fishing in here. But, oh, hear that? That was a bullfrog. I love listening to bullfrogs. It reminds me of my youth. We used to go out and camp out, and always there was bullfrogs in the background doing their chorus. It's just neat sounds.
What's in the corner over there on the right?
I don't know. What is that white thing? You tell me.
Those are my beehives. We've got 2 of them over there.
Let me zoom in on it. There we go.
Yeah. So I started doing bees in 2012, which was the year of the drought. So I feel lucky that I've had some beehives or bees there since 2012. Sometimes I have 1, sometimes I have 4. It just all depends.
Well, I'll say this about you. You lose a hive and you come right back the next year and catch another one, it seems like.
Right. Well, you can't see it, but over there and behind in one of those trees, we put a swarm box, Brendan and I, and we've caught 2 swarms out of that box. Probably bees from my hive we've caught. So we've put them over at the Scott House, the Airbnb. We've have an aviary started over there. Brenda has 10 frames. I have 8 frames, and I just do mediums, and she does supers. I'm just getting too old to deal with the 10 frame and the deep frames. I do the mediums, and thinking about even going to Nooks, which are 5 frames. And these are what I call the native bees. They're 4.9 as opposed to 5.2 millimeters. Um,
You're not old. You're a young
well,
whippersnapper.
thank you. You're sweet. But anyway, um, but just happy that we're starting to catch bees.
Yep.
There's another swarm box down the road that we didn't have time to mess with this week. Um, so when Brenda comes back from her vacation, we're gonna move that hive to the aviary, and then we're gonna take down all the swarm boxes because you don't want to catch bees after like the middle of July. They won't have time to make their wares before winter unless you're gonna feed them, which we don't like to feed them. Kind of like cattle.
Yep. Exactly. Where's the fish that hit the water out there? I mean, you go get my fishing pole.
Yeah, you haven't fished a whole lot, have you?
We went and caught a bunch of them. Well, we had, how many fish fries have we had? 3?
3.
We got another mess in the freezer right now. So this is 4th of July weekend. This is July 2nd. And so we may try and do some fishing on Saturday. Well, it'll be tomorrow because your parents are coming over on the 4th.
Yeah, yep.
So
We're going to have a barbecue.
won't have an opportunity then, but
But you can see I don't know if they can see that bird hitting the water.
yep. Tree swallow.
Yeah. They're getting the insects.
Yep. I love tree swallows. Wish we had about 20,000 of them.
And sometimes underneath this dock we have some phoebes nesting.
Yep.
I think they're now up on the...
Oh, that was a pretty good fish right there.
No, that wasn't a fish. That was a bug.
Oh, was it? Made a
Yeah.
pretty good...
It looked like a dragonfly or something like that.
He's lucky he didn't get ate by a fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, what a beautiful night. Well, we just got back to the house and I told Janice, let's just go out on the dock. This is Kango's favorite sleeping spot right here. He likes to sleep with his nose sticking over the edge of that dock.
And why is that?
I don't know.
I think there's a cool breeze coming up I can feel cool air coming up.
Coming out of that water.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that dog. I mean, he's got his head stuck right over the edge of that dock. That's crazy. Well, we had just a beautiful day. The boys and myself, we tackled the farm today. We had all that rain, and we had a lot of vegetative load on it, and our KV had dropped down to about 2,000 volts. It wasn't hardly enough to keep, the fence energized, and so we went over with our weed eaters with the brush blades on them today, the steel weed eaters. We have a Ninja Star blade we put on them, and man, the boys really went after it, and we actually had to use a chainsaw on some of the trees. They were big enough you couldn't cut them with the Ninja Star. But when we got done, we're up to 7,700 volts now. So that's enough to keep anything in.
Yeah, and it's been a few years since we've cleaned the fence rows out.
Yep. Oh, and I put in a new charger today on that farm. It's powering 1, 2, 3 farms. We had a little 12 joule in there.
And how many miles is that? A fencing?
I don't know, honey. It's a bunch. And some of it's got 5 strands on it.
Right.
Now 4 of those are energized, not 5. But anyway, we put the speed right. It's the largest charger made in the world. It's a 46 joule. Well, I shouldn't say it's the largest because SpeedRite or Stafix had one. I think it was a 64 joule. But it took a 220 plug-in to run that darn thing. This one has 110. Anyway, it's a beast. It's a beast of a charger. And the cool thing about it is it's got an app that I can put on my phone, and I can shut the power off right here sitting on this dock. Or I can check the voltage. If there's voltage drop, I'll get a warning on my app here on my phone.
Cool.
So yeah, it's crazy the technology we have today that you can do something like that. But looking forward to kind of getting more familiar with that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I just wanted to wish everyone a great 4th of July and have a festive time. I hope you all can get out and do some barbecuing. enjoy family, and
Be careful with the fireworks.
be careful of the fireworks if you do let them off. And this is the Independence Day. You know,
Yes,
this is
our weekend.
well, yeah, weekend. Sunday's Independence Day, but it's just a great time of the year. Enjoy it, and we'll see you down the road next time. And on the way out, I want to thank you all for hitting that subscribe button, because today was a milestone. We just crossed over 70,000 subscribers, so that wouldn't have happened without you folks. So appreciate it. Thank you all, and may everyone have a great Independence Day. Take care.